Hey everyone, and welcome back to English Naturally podcast. I'm Daniel. It's really great to have you here with us today. Thank you for choosing to spend a few minutes learning English together.
And I'm Sarah. If this is your first time listening, welcome. And if you've been listening for a while, we're very happy you're back.
This podcast is here to help you speak English in a more natural and confident way, one conversation at a time.
Today's episode is very useful, especially for everyday English. We're going to focus on how to start conversations and how to keep them going.
You will hear a lot of casual expressions today. These are natural phrases that native speakers use all the time without even thinking about them.
You might hear these expressions when friends meet on the street, at a coffee shop, or when they're texting each other.
If you want your English to sound friendly, relaxed, and more natural, these expressions are very important.
First, we're going to listen to a short dialogue. It's a friendly conversation between two people who haven't seen each other for a long time.
Your job right now is simple. Just listen. You don't need to understand everything.
Notice the flow of the conversation, the expressions they use, and the rhythm of how they speak.
After the dialogue, we'll come back and explain the key phrases one by one with clear meanings and simple examples.
So get comfortable, maybe grab a coffee or some tea, and let's listen together.
John, wait a second. Is that really you, Leah? Wow, what a surprise. I really didn't expect to see anyone I know today.
Oh my goodness, John, I can't believe it's you. This is such a nice surprise. I haven't seen you in ages.
I know, right? You look amazing. Honestly, it feels like no time has passed at all.
Thank you so much. You look great too. I was just walking around listening to music before heading to yoga.
And now seeing you here has completely made my day. I'm so happy we ran into each other.
Me too. So tell me, what's up? What's been going on in your life lately?
Wow, where do I even start? It feels like it's been 5 years or more. I think the last time we saw each other was at Emma's wedding back in 2018.
That's crazy. So much has happened since then. I started a new job, moved apartments twice, and even tried painting classes.
Painting classes? That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I tried, but I quit pretty quickly. Still, life has been okay. Busy, but good. What about you?
Same here. Life got busy. Work has been steady, and lately I've been trying to take better care of myself.
That's really good to hear. Honestly, I'm just really happy we met today.
Me too. We seriously need to catch up. I've missed talking to you.
I've missed it too. I was actually telling myself recently that I need to be more social again.
Really? That's funny, because I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I started doing yoga again. Nothing fancy, just a few classes a week.
That sounds nice.
I'm trying to stick with it for the time being, but let's be honest. I've said that before. We'll see how long it lasts.
I totally understand. A few weeks ago, I joined a new gym.
Oh, really? What's it like?
It's one of those very modern gyms. Everyone looks like they belong in a fitness app.
Matching outfits, cool water bottles, that kind of place?
Exactly. Very trendy. Almost too trendy.
I know exactly what you mean. So many places feel the same these days.
Yeah, same music, same class style, same instructor vibe.
It all feels a bit run-of-the-mill. Nothing exciting. Nothing that makes you excited to go.
That's why I've been thinking about going back to dance.
Dance? That actually sounds amazing.
I used to take classes just for fun. Nothing professional, but it made me really happy.
I love that. Music and movement really lift your mood.
Exactly. And honestly, talking to you right now like this, out of the blue, it feels like a step in the right direction.
I get that. I've been stuck in a boring routine lately, and seeing you today really changed my mood.
It's funny how something small, like running into an old friend, can change everything.
It really can. I'm so glad we saw each other today.
You know what? Let's not lose touch again. We always say we will stay in contact, and then life gets busy.
You're right. That happens every time. So, what are you up to this weekend?
Honestly, I'll probably be working. I've got a few deadlines to finish.
That sounds busy.
Yeah, but next weekend I think I'm totally free. Unless my boss suddenly gives me something new, which happens a lot lately.
Of course it does. Work always finds a way.
So maybe we should make a plan.
Yes, let's get together. Even if it's just a quick coffee or a short walk.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be anything big. I just want to have a proper chat with you.
Not just this 5-minute sidewalk reunion.
Right. Something calm and relaxed.
That sounds lovely. I'll have my fingers crossed that I don't get pulled into some last-minute work thing.
Same here. I could really use a chill weekend with a friend.
Me too. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Good idea. First, let's pick a day and stick to it.
No big plans yet. I know how quickly things fall apart when you overthink everything.
So true. I always start imagining a big outing.
Food, museums, maybe even matching outfits?
Exactly. Then I get overwhelmed and cancel everything.
Let's keep it simple this time.
Deal. By the way, are you still working at that design company you used to love?
Yeah, I'm still there. Still doing graphic design.
Do you still enjoy it?
I do, but lately I've been thinking it might be time for something different.
I get that feeling.
The other day I was walking around the office, down on the main floor where all the real work happens.
And
I looked around and thought, this feels too familiar, too routine.
sometimes you just know when it's time for a change.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be dramatic. Even small changes can help.
Small shifts can really bring a fresh perspective.
I'm not making any big decisions yet, but today, seeing you and talking like this, it reminded me how good it feels to reconnect.
Like a little spark of energy?
Yes, it makes me feel more hopeful.
I feel the same way. I'm really glad we ran into each other.
Me too. So let's do it.
I'll wait for your message, and we'll make that coffee.
This time, no disappearing for 5 years.
Deal. I'll text you tomorrow, and we'll make it happen.
All right, welcome back. That was a really natural and friendly conversation.
Yes, it felt very real. John and Leah haven't seen each other for years, and you can hear that in the way they talk.
The conversation is not perfect, it's not formal, but that's exactly how people speak in real life.
There are small pauses, simple sentences, and very common expressions.
Now, let's slow things down and look at the key expressions they used.
We'll explain what they mean, when to use them, and how you can use them in your own conversations.
Let's start with the first one. I haven't seen you in ages.
This is a very friendly and natural way to say you haven't seen someone for a long time.
You could also say, it's been a long time, or it's been a while.
But in ages feels warmer and a little more emotional.
It doesn't mean a real number. It could be months or even a few years.
It's an exaggeration, but a friendly one.
You usually say this to someone you know well, like a friend, a neighbor, or an old colleague.
For example, if you see an old friend at a cafe, you can say, "Wow, I haven't seen you in ages."
It shows surprise, happiness, and interest.
It also opens the door to a conversation. It's like saying, "Tell me what's new in your life."
You can also use it in messages. For example, hey, I haven't seen you in ages. How have you been?
So remember, you don't need to be exact. You're expressing a feeling, not counting time.
Next time you meet someone you haven't seen for a while, try using this phrase.
It sounds natural, friendly, and very English.
All right, let's move on to the next expression. The next one is run into someone.
You heard this when John said he didn't expect to run into Leah.
To run into someone means to meet someone by chance.
It's not planned. You don't make an appointment, it just happens.
For example, you might say, I ran into my old teacher at the supermarket.
Or, I ran into a friend from school on the street.
It's important to remember this does not mean you crash into someone.
Right, you're not hitting them, you're just meeting them unexpectedly.
Native speakers use this phrase all the time when telling stories.
It makes the story feel more natural and more interesting.
Now let's look at another very common phrase. What's up?
What's up is a very casual greeting,
It usually means, how are you? Or what are you doing?
but it's not a serious question. It's friendly and relaxed.
When someone says, what's up, they don't expect a long answer.
You can reply with something simple, like, not much, just working, or all good.
This phrase is very common between friends, classmates, and coworkers.
You wouldn't usually use it in a job interview or with someone very important.
But in everyday life, it's perfect.
It helps you sound relaxed and confident in English.
If you're not sure how to start a conversation, what's up is a great choice.
It opens the door without any pressure.
Now, let's talk about another very common expression. The phrase is catch up.
You heard John say, we need to catch up.
To catch up means to spend time together and talk about what has happened since the last time you met.
It's usually used when friends or family haven't seen each other for a long time.
When you say, let's catch up, you're saying, let's meet and talk. You want to share news, stories, and life updates.
For example, you might text a friend and say, it's been so long, let's catch up soon. Or, I'd love to catch up over coffee.
This phrase feels warm and friendly. It's not formal at all.
It also doesn't mean you have to do anything big.
Catching up can be a short phone call, a walk, or a simple coffee.
It's about connection, not about the activity.
Now, here's something interesting. Catch up can also have another meaning.
Yes, it can mean reaching the same level as someone else.
For example, if you miss a few classes, you might say, I need to catch up on my work.
Or if your friend is ahead of you, you can say, I'll catch up.
But in today's dialogue, we're talking about the social meaning.
Friends reconnecting, talking, sharing life.
So next time you meet someone you haven't seen in a while, try using this phrase, let's catch up.
It sounds natural, friendly, and very English.
Now, let's move on to another useful expression. The phrase is for the time being.
You heard Leah say something like, I'm doing yoga for the time being.
For the time being means for now, at the moment.
It tells us that something is temporary. It may change later.
So when you use this phrase, you are not making a long promise.
You are saying, this is what I'm doing now, but maybe not forever.
For example, I'm living with my parents for the time being.
That means you live there now, but you might move later.
Another example, I'm working part-time for the time being.
Again, it's not permanent. It's just the situation right now.
This phrase is very helpful when you're unsure about the future.
It sounds honest and natural. Native speakers use it a lot.
You can use it with habits too, like I stopped drinking coffee for the time being.
That usually means I'm trying, but I might start again.
Exactly. It gives you space to change your mind.
So remember, for the time being means now, but not forever.
It's polite, soft, and very natural English. Now let's talk about another very common word. The word is trendy.
You heard Leah say that the gym she joined was very trendy.
Trendy means fashionable. It means popular right now.
If something is trendy, many people like it at the moment.
It can be clothes, cafes, gyms, apps, or even ways of living.
For example, that cafe is very trendy.
This means a lot of people go there, talk about it, and share photos online.
Another example, he wears trendy clothes.
That means he follows new styles and likes modern fashion.
Sometimes trendy is positive. It sounds cool and modern.
But sometimes it can be a little negative.
It can mean something is popular but not very special.
Like when everything looks the same.
For example, a trendy gym may look nice but feel uncomfortable or too busy.
So remember, trendy does not always mean good quality.
It only means popular right now.
Trends also change very fast.
What is trendy today may feel old next year.
You can also ask questions with this word.
Like, what's trendy right now?
This is a natural way to start a conversation.
So, trendy is a useful word for everyday English.
Now let's look at another interesting expression. The phrase is run of the mill.
You heard Leah say that many classes feel run of the mill.
Run of the mill means normal. It means ordinary.
It is not bad, but it is not special.
When something is run of the mill, it feels the same as many other things.
For example, that movie was run of the mill.
This means the movie was okay, but nothing exciting happened.
Another example, the restaurant was fine, but very run of the mill.
The food was okay, the place was okay, but nothing stood out.
This phrase is polite. It is not rude.
It helps you share your opinion in a soft way.
Instead of saying, it was boring, you can say, it was run of the mill.
Native speakers use this a lot when talking about movies, jobs, classes, or daily routines.
It sounds natural and friendly.
So remember, run of the mill means normal, average, not special.
A very useful phrase for everyday English.
Now let's move on to another very nice expression. The phrase is before you know it.
You heard this phrase in the dialogue when they talked about time passing.
Before you know it means something happens very quickly.
It happens so fast that you don't notice the time.
We often use this phrase when we enjoy something.
For example, I started watching a movie and before I knew it, it was midnight.
That means time passed quickly because the movie was interesting.
Another example, I was talking with my friend and before we knew it, 2 hours passed.
This phrase is great for storytelling.
It makes your English sound natural and friendly.
You can also use it when talking about the future.
For example, keep practicing English and before you know it, you will feel more confident.
That shows hope and positive feeling.
So remember, before you know it means something happens fast without you noticing.
Native speakers love this phrase.
It's simple, emotional, and very useful.
Now let's talk about another very positive expression. The phrase is a step in the right direction.
You heard this phrase in the dialogue when they talked about small changes in life.
A step in the right direction means you are moving towards something better.
It does not mean everything is perfect. It means you are improving little by little.
For example, I started studying English again.
You can say, that is a step in the right direction.
Maybe you are not fluent yet, but you started.
And starting is very important.
Another example, I go for a short walk every day now.
That may seem small, but it is a step in the right direction.
We often use this phrase to encourage ourselves.
And we also use it to support other people.
It sounds kind, positive, and realistic.
So remember, even small actions matter.
If something helps you feel better or move forward,
You can say, it's a step in the right direction.
now let's look at another very common question. What are you up to?
This is a friendly and casual way to ask what someone is doing.
You can use it for now or for future plans.
For example, what are you up to right now?
Or, what are you up to this weekend?
This question is very relaxed. It is not serious or formal.
When someone asks this, they do not want a long answer.
You can say, not much,
or just working.
or even just relaxing at home.
People use this question with friends and coworkers.
It's great for starting conversations,
But remember, it is informal.
so you should not use it in job interviews.
If someone asks you, "What are you up to?"
Just answer naturally and keep it simple.
Now, let's talk about a hopeful expression. Fingers crossed.
When we say fingers crossed, we mean we really hope something goes well.
It is a friendly way to say, I hope this works.
People often say this when they're waiting for good news.
For example, I have a job interview tomorrow. Fingers crossed.
Or, I sent my application. Fingers crossed.
Sometimes people even cross their fingers when they say it.
It shows hope and support.
You can also say it to support another person.
Like, good luck on your exam. Fingers crossed.
This expression is casual and warm.
It is very common in daily English.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode.
We talked about common English expressions used in everyday conversations.
These are phrases native speakers use all the time in real life.
Try to listen for them when you watch movies or talk to friends.
You don't need to use everything at once.
Start small and practice little by little.
Learning English takes time, and that's okay.
You're doing great just by listening and practicing.
Thanks for spending time with us today.
We'll be back soon with another helpful episode.
Until then, keep listening and keep practicing.
See you next time. Bye for now.